Всем привет, с вами снова я, Black Falcon, и сегодня я смоделирую поединок, который пройдет 24 ноября, а именно бой между Теншином Нашухавой и Такумой Иноуэ. Шансы, на мой взгляд, здесь 50 на 50, но я думаю, что Иноуэ все-таки одержит победу возделанным решением судей. Пишите в комментариях, что вы думаете по поводу этого поединка, кто, по вашему мнению, победит и каким методом. Также, пожалуйста, поддержать это видео лайком или дизлайком, написать комментарий и подписаться на канал, если вы этого еще не сделали. Нажимайте на колокольчик, чтобы не пропускать новые видео, ведь все это очень сильно помогает развитию канала. Также подписывайтесь на другие социальные сети нашего канала, ну и по желанию можете поддержать канал донатом. Все ссылки в описании. И мы начинаем нашу трансляцию. Небольшая шивотка по боксу на ваших экранах. И первым на ринг выходит Теншин Нашухава. 7 боев, 7 побед, 2 нокаутом и ни одного положения. А вот выходит и его оппонент. Такума Иноуэ. 22 боя, 20 побед, 5 нокаутом и 2 положения. Сейчас нам представят боксеров. Сначала представляют Теншина.
Wearing the red trunks with red trim, the dancer.
Это бой за вакантный чемпионский титул. А теперь представляют и Такуму.
Wearing the red trunks trimmed with green, the artist.
What a pleasure to be in this unique
Сейчас
environment.
рефери напомнит боксерам правила, и мы начнем.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about.
Первый раунд, погнали! Точно, Нашухава. Иноуэ встречает. Мимо. Попадает Теншин. Встречает Такума. Неплохо. Восьмен. Мимо.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Попадает Такума.
Walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear.
Неплохо.
I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Мимо.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. The perfect counter lands.
Точно, Нашухава.
That counter shot lands. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill.
Неплохо.
Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. The straight right
Мимо.
just misses. His stamina is off the charts.
Неплохо действует Нашухава. Иноуэ встречает.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the
Встречает
inside and just
Теншин.
banging and banging and banging.
You got a swarm on your case, you know you got to fight, you got to hold him, you got to tie him up, you got to leave him
Мимо.
when you come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high, because I will keep punching till that referee said stop.
Точно.
And he scores with the
Нашукала.
counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's
Мимо.
okay to be aggressive now.
Мимо.
You know the scorecards are going to be
Встречает.
all over the place
Нашукала
in this
своего
one.
Бежави. Первый раунд уже ушел, и он уже кончил. 10-9. Нашукала впереди.
And there's
И
the
у
no
нас
start round two.
раунд номер
So the
2.
fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Неплохо.
Tough flash round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight.
Восьмиен.
Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Мимо.
A perfect counter shot.
Встречает и новый своего Бежави.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Неплохо.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
Мимо.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not,
Встречает
you're
и
going to
новый
get caught in the
своего
corner
Бежави.
and beaten up.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart. Be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not
Неплохо.
dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance.
И поглощен
Money out of nowhere.
Такума.
Look at this. Can they finish it?
Прессингует
Thought we were
Тяншин.
going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at
Мимо.
it. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Неплохо.
Nice counter punch
Встречает
right up the
Нашукала
middle.
своего Бежави. Продолжает Тяншин прессинговать.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Just when you think we
Попадает.
have a lull in
Такума.
the action, we get it heated back up.
Неплохо.
Nice counter shot. Failing to score with that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Точно. Такума.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round.
Мимо.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Неплохо. И второй раунд. Тяншин также забивает за купюрку. 20-18. Нашукала впереди. И у нас
And it
раунд
started in
номер
round
3.
three. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my
Сразу
motto
идет
is,
Тяншин
if
в
it's not
атаку.
broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing. because
Неплохо.
you've won that hands down.
Восьмиен.
They exchange punches.
Точно. Такума.
Missing with the hook.
Мимо. И новую
The
точно.
pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas.
Неплохо.
Jab does not score.
Встречает и новую своего Бежави.
This This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up
А
over the
кого
distance in this fight?
походит у такому?
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there, toe to toe
Неплохо.
with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him.
И потрясен на Шукава.
And now going for the finish.
Преследует Такума.
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught
Мимо.
sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This
А
is the wrong
кого?
place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill
Мимо.
for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Точно.
Punch, counter punch.
Такума.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute.
Неплохо.
Threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't find a home for that jab.
Лошмен. Неплохо.
Counter punch caught him clean.
Отвечает на Шукава.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Точно. Тяншин. Лошмен. И третий раунд за Такумой. 29-28. Тяншин впереди.
Here we go in round
И у
two.
нас
Who's gonna
раунд
land the
номер
first big
4.
shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to
Mimo.
come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Лошмен.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the
Мимо.
fight around in an instant. You can't afford
Но
to
Шукава
make
точно.
one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger,
Снова
and
попадает.
stronger,
Тяншин.
and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Мимо. Неплохо.
Misses with the straight left.
Точно. Такума.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
Лошмен.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Мимо.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Лошмен. Встречает иного своего визави.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate
Mimo.
them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook is parried away.
Мимо.
The straight right just misses.
Точно. Такума.
That hook just can't find the target.
Мимо.
Catch and shoot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are
Неплохо.
not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Мимо. Оба. Точно. И новую. Лошмен.
And he misses with that straight left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
Мимо.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Встречает иного своего визави. И четвертый раунд за Такумой. Счет становится равным 38-38.
Time for the fifth round.
И у нас раунд номер
Let it
5
all hang out in the last round.
попадает Такума.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you've
Rozumiem.
done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, him
Mimo.
cheated. The ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get
Попадает
knocked out.
Такума. Но Шукава отвечает. И есть нокдаун.
Oh, what a shot! What? Oh my goodness!
2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
Поднимается Иноуэ, и бой возобновится.
So this fight will
Бой
continue,
продолжается.
but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Оба выжидают.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to
Неплохо.
go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the
Неплохо.
last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Точно. Тяншин. Иноуэ
Beautiful
отвечает.
counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out though?
Снова точно.
Beautiful
На
counter
Шукава.
punch.
Лошмен.
There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss for that jab.
Мимо.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you
Попадает
do is you
на
fight
Шукава.
fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable. Or
Иноуэ
you can't
отвечает.
And that's it. The dancer
И
has
уже
been
на
stopped.
Шукава в нокдауне.
Are you okay?
Это нокаут, вот это да! Бой окончен. Что ж, посмотрим, как же он пойдет на самом деле. Победу нокаутом в пятом раунде одерживает Такума Иноуэ.
What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
39-37 в пользу Иноуэ было у всех судей. Что ж, давайте обратимся к статистике. Вот и она. Что ж, на этом все. С вами был Black Falcon. Если вам понравилось это видео, ставьте большие пальцы вверх, пишите комментарии и подписывайтесь на канал. Нажимайте на колокольчик, чтобы не пропускать новые видео, ведь все это очень сильно помогает развитию канала. Также подписывайтесь на другие социальные сети нашего канала. Ну и по желанию можете поддержать канал донат. Все ссылки в описании. Всем спасибо за просмотр, всем пока!